What's going on? It's Kevin Kenny backstage at Billboard's Hot 100 Festival with Bella Thorne, Comet.
What's up?
And we got the Pooch with us.
Yeah,
Tampon's
Tampon.
here.
My man, you want to say hi? You want to say hi?
She's fascinated by the water.
Yeah.
Oh, look at that. The kids has got her.
Oh,
There you go.
she's coming out to play now. Oh, pretty
Now,
big
where does
girl.
where does Tampon stay when you perform?
Well, she
She's
walks
in the
around,
green room.
yeah, with a few different people,
Yeah.
but mostly in the green room.
You ever bring her on stage?
Not
kind of
not
loud up
yet.
there.
I was
yeah.
gonna say, right? Like you need earmuffs or
Do we
something.
got doggy
Yeah.
earmuffs? Is that
Yeah.
a thing?
Yeah.
Well, speaking of the stage, you guys performed on the main stage, the Hot 100 stage. How was that?
Crazy.
Yeah.
It was huge. I was so nervous.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, the energy of the people and the big stereo system just booming all that bass and those beats and really getting to hear a lot of her songs that are unreleased live for the first time. It was an incredible experience. It's very exciting.
I talked to a lot of bands, and it takes years for a band to get that sort of like rock and roll ESP where all they have to do is give each other a look. They know what lick they want to hit. They know what song they're going to play next. You guys as sisters, do you think you naturally have that where you kind of already know what you're thinking on stage?
I mean, yeah, I feel like a lot of the time just in life in general as well. We say a lot of the same things, or I'll say something and she'll be like, you stole that out of my head.
Yeah, I say that a lot. She always gets them out faster than me.
Speaking of you two together, do you guys collab on Filthy Fangs? I didn't know you had your own label.
Yeah. We have our own label. Yeah, Filthy Fangs. We're the two
FF
things.
There you go. I like that.
Yeah.
Is that important to you guys, like to be entrepreneurial in that sense and have your own label and put music out under that umbrella?
Yeah.
To be independent and also give artists their independence back in a way with creative freedom.
Definitely.
And we really have a really eclectic mix for all the people signed to the label currently, and it's so fun bringing all these different genres together and the energy that creates.
And I think that sentiment of of pushing boundaries and putting out groundbreaking content, I would say it goes beyond the label, because with the new single Pussy Mine, excuse me, you're a lot of people are going to gravitate to a lot of things about that song. Maybe the video, it's very revealing, of course. It's kind of a headline-making title of a song. But I think when you really dig into the song, there's a lot going on there in terms of groundbreaking music. You're essentially, lyrically, you're echoing a lot of traditionally male sentiments, I guess is the nicest way to put it. So can you talk about the process of writing that song and how that song came to be?
Well, it's pretty interesting, actually. It's kind of one of those things that, look, I always say that I'm very tomboy. I'm not, I talk like a guy. I say my dick all the time. Can I say that? Am I allowed to say my dick?
This is the internet.
My dick, all day my dick. My dick. So I'm always kind of talking like that. Most people will be like, look at me sideways, or think that I'm, I have armpit hair and I don't shave my legs, and like, oh my goodness, she's so manly and this and that. And it's kind of taking it and spinning around and turning it back on to the audience as well, which is doing that, bringing that manly side of me into my music, bringing my sex life into, it's definitely another piece of me, which I like. I wanted to almost release Pussy Mine first, just to be a bitch.
We spoke last summer, I guess, when the Prince Fox single came out, and you came by Billboard, and we had all these fan questions come in, and most of the fan questions at that point in time, mid-2017, were about your acting career, and they wanted to know what was the latest with the show and whatnot. And now I feel like all I hear about Bella Thorne is the music stuff. So how would you personally break it down in terms of your commitments right now in 2018? Are you full go with the music? Are you kind of half and half now, or with the acting?
I would say 2018 is half and half. I'd say 2019 is definitely going to be the big year of music for the both of us. We kind of we are new, you could say, in the music game, and we're so luckily humbled to have gotten to where we are. Danny performing at EDC and in one of her first years of being a DJ, performing in a row. Us performing at this stage when I was just here last year, just walking around. And
I remember that.
Yeah, and it's really so fucking crazy, and I guess that that feeling is just gonna keep getting bigger over 2019 because I finished the year off with a couple movies. We have a couple show dates, and Danny goes on tour. But next year, I think we might do a big summertime Filthy Fangs
Yeah.
tour with everyone
The
on the
whole
label.
crew.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because it really is like a gang. You know, we all just like we're in this sense of like we're grouping up all day long. We're always with each other. Chapo's in the studio with Danny. Danny's in and out with Maud. I'm chilling there writing some shit. Tana comes in, and it's just like it's this atmosphere of constant connection with others. And so when you see us all on stage together, it's
Yeah.
gonna be
Liddy McTitty.